ওকে, অঙ্কিতা জয়েন। ওকে, শোনা যাচ্ছে অঙ্কিতা? বলো। এক্সাম শেষ? ওকে ওকে, কিরকম হলো বলো ওভারঅল। আচ্ছা, ভালো হয়েছে। আচ্ছা, মোটামুটি কিরকম পাবে বলো সব সাবজেক্টে, মানে টোটাল, আর হচ্ছে পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সে? এক্সাম আজকেই শেষ হলো তাই না তোমাদের, ডাব্লিউবি বোর্ডের? আচ্ছা, তাহলে মনে হয় সিবিএসসি আইএসসি অনেক দেরি আছে। বলো, তা তো খুব মজা, বোর্ডের এক্সাম শেষ, স্কুল শেষ। বোর্ডের এক্সাম শেষ মানে স্কুল শেষ, এবার কলেজ শুরু হবে, কলেজ ইউনিভার্সিটি। আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ, বলো। পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স কোশ্চেন খুব ভালো করেছিল, 95 তো আশা করছি। 95? আচ্ছা, এখন তোমাদের কি সব এমসিকিউ হয় নাকি? সবই এমসিকিউ হয় তাই না? আর যার নাম্বার তাই দিয়ে দেয় ফুল? অঙ্কিতা, শুনতে পাচ্ছ? 40 মার্কস এমসিকিউ, শর্ট আনসার মানে 40 মার্কস বড়। ওকে, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আর 20 মার্ক তোমার, আচ্ছা। আর বড়তে কত, মানে যদি ঠিকঠাক লিখি তাহলে 40-এ 40 পাওয়া যায় তাই তো? না স্যার, 8 মার্কের কোশ্চেন গুলোতে ফুল দেয় না। ওকে। ও, তার মানে বাকিতে সব ফুল দেয়? ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে, বুঝতে পেরেছো তার মানে। ওকে ওকে, তো তুমি মোটামুটি ভাবছো টোটাল কত পাবে আউট অফ 500? 500-র মধ্যে? ও, তার মানে ভালো করে লিখলে তবেই ফুল পাওয়া যায়, তার মানে ফুল দেয়। ওকে ওকে, তার মানে ফুল দেয়। ভালো করে লিখলে ফুল পাওয়া যাবে, তার মানে ফুল দেয়। তার মানে 100 তো। ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে, বুঝতে পেরেছি। তো তুমি টোটাল 500 আউট অফ 500 কত পাবে ভাবছো? তুমি খালি পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সে এন্ট্রান্স দেবে তাই তো, অন্য কোনো সাবজেক্টে দিচ্ছ না তাই তো অঙ্কিতা? স্যার, টেস্টে তো 45 ছিল, দেখা যাক এবার। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, তার মানে, মানে তুমি 90-95 আশা করছো? Okay. না, আমি যেটা বলছি, তুমি খালি এন্ট্রান্স দেবে তো পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স, অন্য কোনো সাবজেক্টে দিচ্ছ না তাই তো? শুনতে পাচ্ছ? অঙ্কিতা, শোনা যাচ্ছে কি বলছি আমি? বলছি তুমি খালি পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সে এন্ট্রান্স দিচ্ছ তাই তো, অন্য কোনো সাবজেক্টের পরীক্ষা দিচ্ছ না? মেইন মোটিভ তো পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স আছে, প্রেসি যাদবপুর এ, ইংলিশটাতেও দেবো। ওকে ওকে ওকে, মানে ইংলিশ অনার্সেও দেবে, আর ইংলিশটা প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছ তো? মানে পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সের থেকে অনেক অনেক গুণ বেশি কম্পিটিশন বেশি হয় হচ্ছে ইংলিশে। ঠিক আছে, তো সেই হিসাবে প্রিপারেশন নাও। ঠিক আছে, যেহেতু বোর্ড এক্সাম হয়ে গেছে, কারণ একই টাইমে এক্সাম হবে। ঠিক আছে। ওকে, বলো। না স্যার, ইংলিশটা নিয়ে কিছু শুরু করিনি। তা ওকে, তো তাহলে শুরু করছো না কেন? পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সে অনেক কম চাপ হয়, মানে চাপ বলতে তোমার কম্পিটিশন কম হয়। ইংলিশে বহু বহু টাফ বেশি অনেক। তো সে তো সেগুলো শুরু করতে হবে না। তুমি তো পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সের প্রিপারেশন তো অনেকদিন আগে থেকেই শুরু করেছো, কিন্তু এটা ইংলিশটা শুরু না করলে কি করে হবে বলো? ওটা তো আরো টাফ। মানে টাফ বলতে আমি কেন বলছি, মানে কম্পিটিশন অনেক বেশি ওখানে, সেই হিসাবে আমি টাফ বলছি। ঠিক আছে, বহু বহু গুণ বেশি ওখানে এক্সাম দেয়, মানে পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সের থেকে। ঠিক আছে, যাই হোক, তুমি প্রিপারেশন কিন্তু শুরু করে দাও, না হলে প্রবলেম আর কি। ঠিক আছে, তো এইবার হচ্ছে তাহলে আমরা স্টার্ট করি। তো আমরা আজকে স্টার্ট করবো হচ্ছে এনসিইআরটি থেকে। বাংলা মিডিয়াম আমাদের কভার করা কমপ্লিট। ঠিক আছে, তো আমরা উইল স্টার্ট টুডে ফ্রম এনসিইআরটি ক্লাস 11 বুক। ওকে, পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স। So we'll start from class 11 political science NCERT book. Okay, as I told you, like that after the examination is over, we will start from NCERT part. So today we will start from class 11 NCERT political science. Okay, just open it. Class 11 political science. Open the book. Okay, Indian Constitution at work. We will start from this chapter. Indian Constitution at work. Indian Constitution at work. This is the chapter name. Okay, Indian Constitution at work, class 11, textbook of class 11 political science. Okay, do you have this book, Ankita? So we'll start from this class 11 book. Book name is Indian Constitution at work, textbook in political science for class 11. See, this is the book from class 11 political science NCERT. Okay, so in this book we have so many chapters. Okay, first of all, the thing we have to keep in our mind that the Constitution of India preamble. Preambles. Okay. Okay. We the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. You should know each and every meaning. Justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. See, you should know each and every meaning. This is very important, as we have talked about each and everything in our WB board book, right? So this is the preamble that you should focus on as far as your exam is concerned. I think you know each and every word. What is the perfect meaning? Okay, see, now we will talk regarding the content. Okay, go through the content part, that is in page number. I think there is no page number. Okay. First chapter is Constitution, why and how. It will you will find it in page number 1. Number 2 is right in the Indian Constitution. Okay, that is page number 26. Chapter 3 is election and representation, page number 51. Next is chapter 4, executive. Executive is page number 78. Next is legislature, that is 100 page. Next, chapter number 6, judiciary. Next, federalism. Next, local government. Next, constitution at a living document, 196. Next, the philosophy of the constitution. See, you will find that we have covered each and everything in our WB board book. So we will cover each and every chapter very fast. Okay, we will complete it in a very fast way. Okay, number one is, okay, now they have given the Constitution of India fundamental duties. Fundamental duties, I think you knew it, right? Fundamental duties, that is মৌলিক কর্তব্য. Okay, now rights in the Indian Constitution. Chapter 2. This is the thing that you will find in chapter 1. Okay, that I've already talked about. That is chapter 1, Constitution and why and how. So why the Constitution of India is important and how it basically works. Chapter 1 is Constitution, why and how. Constitution, why and how. You got it, right? Chapter number 1. Oh, Ankita, open it, right? Chapter number 1, Constitution, why and how. You will find it in page number 1. Okay, just open it. Now, as far as the exam is concerned, you should focus on each and everything regarding each and every chapter. I think you know each and everything regarding class 11 and 12. The thing is this, in that Bengali medium book, whatever we did, you will find the same thing here. Only difference is those who are in Bengali, and here you will find it, all of them are in English. This is the main difference regarding the WB book and NCERT book. Okay, basically each and everything are the same. Okay, now they have given why do we need a constitution. Okay, constitution allows coordination and assurance. Okay, they are giving the simple terms and conditions regarding the constitution, why it is important for the general people. It's basically important to specification of decision making power. So if you want to make a decision regarding anything, you should abide by the Constitution of India. That will help you to take any decision in any tough situation. Okay, so that's why Constitution of India is very important for each and every people of India. Okay, these are the things that you will find in chapter number 1. Okay, now the second function of a constitution is to specify who has the power to make decisions in a society. So who will be the most powerful person in the society? Constitution basically told about this. Okay, it decides how the government will be constituted. In the constitution, you will find that they have written each and everything, that how the constitution will work. Okay, how the society will work. No, it decides how the government will be constituted. That what will be the government system, that is in our society or in our country. We follow the democratic value system, right? We have a democratical system, and we have basically the prime minister form of government. We don't have the presidential form of government, as we can see in USA, right? In USA we have basically president elected government, but as far as India is concerned, you will find that here we have prime minister led government, right? Okay, next is, so the third function of a constitution is to set some limits on what a government can impose on its citizens. So here they basically talked about what will be the terms and conditions that the common man should follow when he is living in the society. Basically these things you will find in constitution. So they are talking about this. These limits are fundamental in the sense that government may never trespass them. Okay, so this is the thing that a general people, or you can say a citizen, has to abide by. Okay, now, okay, the fourth function of a constitution is to enable the government to fulfill the aspiration of a society and create conditions for a just society. So the fourth foundation of the constitution is that the constitution will make a system that the government will work on that system, and they will basically done so many social related work, so that will help the general people to increase their lifestyle, or you may say that will help the general people to get the government facilities, and they will get a happily life. Okay, these things are basically talked about this fourth function of the constitution. Now, okay, in our Bengali book, you will never seen a photo, but in this NCRT book, you will find so many picture. Okay, so basically, this kind of picture is basically very helpful for the student to realize the exact situation that what they are talking about. Okay, so that's why this kind of picture is very helpful. Okay, now, okay, debate about over the constitution making in Nepal. Okay, now they are basically talked about the basic things about Constitution of India. As said, this is the largest constitution throughout the world. স্যার পিকচারটা কি বলছে, পিকচারে কি বলছে দেখো, এখানে তো প্রচুর পিকচার রয়েছে। ইউ উইল ফাইন্ড enormous amount of picture in this book. Whatever they are talking in the left part, they will give a picture regarding that topic. Okay, suppose you are studying page number 7. So when you are studying page number 7, you will find that there is a picture regarding the thing that you are studying on that page. Okay, suppose you are studying regarding the constitution of India. So on that situation, they will give a picture regarding the constitution, and they will tell you some articles regarding the constitution. So that will help you to realize the picture. Okay, so you will find so many picture in this. Not only this political science, you will find these things in every English medium NCRT book. Okay, 5 page. Okay, 5 page. 5 page. Okay, 5 page. 5 page. 5 page. Okay, 5 page is European Constitution. Read the cartoon. So the thing is this: they are the basically the founding father of the European Constitution. So basically, the thing is this: you will find that in our Constitution, you will find so many. We basically borrowed so many things from various countries' Constitution, right? We have taken so many things from US Constitution. We have taken things from UK's Constitution. We have taken things from Japan's Constitution, USSR constitutions. So we basically, our Indian Constitution is called the borrowing Constitution. Okay, so that's why they have given this picture that they are the basically founding fathers, and everybody are like copying them. Okay, so that's why this, you will find this picture in this situation, that the founding fathers, as they are saying like European Constitution. As I told you that we have taken so many things from many kinds constitution, right? That we have taken so many things from Japan's Constitution, Ireland Constitution, French Constitution, USS Constitution, UK's Constitution. Okay, Germany Weimar Constitution. So that's why they are giving this picture to realize the situation. Okay, Ankita. So that's why this is important. Okay, next. Fourth complete. Okay, now they are talking about the authority of the constitution. What is the constitution? How effective is the constitution? Is the constitution just? They are talking about these things. Now, main thing is this: how is the Indian constitution made? Okay, page number 14. Okay, page number 14. These things is important. See, basically we will talk about the important things of each and every chapter that will help you to realize the core issue of that chapter. Okay, and we have to go through from that topic only. Okay, As you know that we have covered each and everything regarding from class 11 book and class 12 book, right? And as I told you, like you will find each and everything that you have covered in class 11 12 WB book, you will find the same thing in this in English medium book. Main difference is the language. Okay, so don't need to think about it. You basically knew each and everything. Now the thing is this, you have to connect it within English language. Okay, now they are talking about basically how was the Indian constitution made. Okay, so as they tell, it held its first sitting in 9 December 1946 and reassembled as Constitution Assembly for divided India on 14th August 1947. That is the birthday of Pakistan, right? Okay, now the thing is this, the election of the members of the provincial legislative assemblies that had been established under the Government of India Act 1935. So as I told you when you are in class, that most of the things that you will find in our constitution are basically taken from Government of India Act 1935. Okay, we are basically copy paste each and everything regarding Government of India Act 1935 in our Indian constitution nowadays. Okay, so you will find each and everything in our constitution regarding the Government of India Act of 1935. Okay, now the thing is this, the seats of the East province were distributed among the three main communities, that is Muslim, Sikh and General, the proportion to their respective population. Okay, that time seats were reserved for each and every section of the society. Clear. Now the method of the section in the case of representatives of princely estates was to be determined by the consultation. Okay, now composition of the Constituent Assembly. So what is the composition of the Constituent Assembly? If you go through this part, you will find it in page number 16. Okay, so what is the composition of the Constituent Assembly? Okay, for this point you will find that on that time basically the seats were reserved for SCs, seats were reserved for STs, and for Muslim, Sikh, they basically divide each and community as per the line of the religion. Okay, so this is very tough to realize this fact, but try to go through the principle of the deliberation. Okay, the president of the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Now this thing is very important. Who was the first president of India? That is, answer will be Rajendra Prasad. Okay, he basically took the chair after the partition, right? So if you go through the picture, you will find that the president of the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, greetings each other. Okay, in the Constituent Assembly. That's why we called Baba Sahib Ambedkar as the father of Indian Constitution. Okay, so you should know this basic thing. This is very important regarding this part. Okay, now inheritance of the nationalist movement. So in our Indian Constitution, you will find so many connection with the freedom fighters. Okay, so the thing is this, if you go through this part, you will find, okay, what would have happened if we got independence in 1937, or if we had to wait till 1957, would our constitution be very different from what it is today? So they are asking this kind of question. So this kind of question is very tough, I can say, and you need to don't need to panic regarding this fact. Try to analyze this fact that they are asking this kind of question, like what would have happened if we got independence in 1937. If we got independence in 1937, then what would happen? So try to analyze it, critically examine. They can ask such kind of question. Now in this situation, you have to think about that situation, that yes, if we got freedom in 1937, what will be the scenario of India? You have to visualize it. They can ask such kind of broad question also in Jadavpur University. So you have to realize the thing and try to write it down. Okay, The more you will practice, the more you can learn regarding this fact. Okay, so this is very important. I'm telling you. Clear? When you are reading this book, that will help you to realize the core idea, like why they are saying such kind of thing. Okay, that will help you to memorize the fact. Okay, main points of the objective resolution. Okay, so this is very important. Try to realize this fact. কি ডিফারেন্ট হতো এটা, just think about it. What would happen? Okay, now we can say that India should not divide on the basis of the religion. Okay, just think, if we are reunited, okay, that will be very good decision on that time, right? That is undivided India. Okay, so we will get so much wealth, and this area basically that will help us to growth in a tremendous way, as we will get the Central Asia's pass through the POK area, right? So that will help us to grow in as far as the business is concerned. Okay, on that issue, today you will find that then our total population would, I think, 170 crore. And just think, if there is no Bangladesh on that time, right? That is also under India. You can write it down this point. What is the current population of Bangladesh? I think 17 to 18 crore, right? So I think this undivided India's population would be at least 170 crore today, and the GDP would, I think, 8 to 10 trillion dollar. Just think about it and write it down, each and everything regarding this bank. If they are asking such kind of question, what should you write? Just try to write it, and I will realize your thinking regarding this fact. When you are try to write this kind of system, this kind of question, that will help you to visualize the future. Okay, you should write it down as a homework. Okay, just write an essay regarding this fact, and show me before our classes. I think tomorrow we have class, right? So before the class, just send it to me. Okay. Okay. হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ট্রাই করো, ভালো হবে। Next, main points of the objective resolution. So you should go through the main points of this objective resolution. This is very important. You will realize the fact. Okay, now, okay, was it is a borrowed constitution then? Why would we not have a constitution that does not borrow anything from anywhere else? So as I told you, like, Indian constitution is also called the borrowing constitution. So these things can came in your mind, why we are borrowing so many things from the defined constitution throughout the world. As an independent nation, we should make our own constitution. Why should I copy it from other constitution, right? This question may be asked, can be asked in your examination. So in that situation, you should write that borrowing is not bad. Okay, the thing is this, first of all, you have to keep in your mind that borrowing is not bad, it can be good, because on that time, basically, most of the politician, okay, and most of the influential people are studied in USA, UK, or in Europe. Okay, they have good education in Western education. Okay, they are basically obsessed with Western education because they have done their education in Britain or USA. So they have an hyper obsession throughout the West. Okay, so they thought, like, if we took this system in our country, okay, if we follow this pattern in our country, that will help us to grow as like as USA, as like as UK, as like as Canada. So that's why they basically took the system. Okay. Okay, so these are the things that you should focus on regarding this fact. Thus, we are borrowing so many things from different countries' constitution, right? So why we should borrow? Because the thing is this: we basically find it that if we that the people that the politician of that time are basically educated from the UK, USA, okay, or France, or from the European countries. So basically, they thought if we borrow their system, if we take this system in our country, then we will be prosperous like them. So that's why they basically took this system in our country and copy paste it in our Indian constitution. Clear? And they are giving the answer like borrowing is not bad. They are focusing that kind of system in their country. So as a foreigner, when we are going through that country, we can see that they are abide by these things on their country and they are very prosperous. They are very prosperous and they are very happily. So we think like if we got that system in our country, we would be like them. Clear? So that's why they basically borrow this kind of things in our Indian constitution. Okay. স্যার অ্যান্সার গুলো হ্যাঁ বাংলা লিখতে পারো, কোনো সমস্যা নেই। দেখো আমি ইংলিশে ওয়ে করা শুরু করলাম কেন, যাতে তোমাদের পরবর্তীতে যখন এগুলো শুরু হবে না, 100% ইংলিশ হবে, 100 না 110%। যখন তুমি প্রেসিডেন্সিতে চান্স পাবে বা যাদবপুরে চান্স পাবে, এখানে কোনো বাংলাতে কিন্তু খুবই কম ক্লাসে, বা যাদবপুরে তাও মাঝে মাঝে একটু মিক্সচার করে, কিন্তু প্রেসিডেন্সিতে 110% তোমার ইংলিশ মিডিয়াম। ঠিক আছে? তো তার জন্য তোমার টার্ম গুলো জানা খুবই দরকার। বুঝতে পেরেছো? তো সেটাই ব্যাপার। না হলে কিছু বুঝতে পারবে না ক্লাসে পরে। তুমি জানো সবই, কিন্তু বুঝতে প্রবলেম হবে। তার জন্য তো আমরা দেখো অনেকদিন ধরে কিন্তু শুরু করেছি না, তো তার জন্য ওটাই আর কি। আর এনসিআরটি তো তোমার কভার করতেই হবে, না হলে কোনোভাবে হবে না। ওকে, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar presiding over a discussion in the Constituent Assembly. You will find this picture. Clear? This picture. Now, provisions adopted from the Constitution of different countries. See, you will find it each and every note regarding the Constitution, that what kind of things we basically borrowed from British Constitution, USS Constitution, UK Constitution, USA Irish Constitution, French Constitution. Try to memorize these things. Try to memorize these things. That will be very helpful for you. Okay, this is very important, and definitely they will ask question from this part. Okay, as far as Jadavpur University is concerned. ঠিক আছে? অঙ্কিতা বুঝতে পারছো? আচ্ছা বুঝতে না পারলে বলো। দেখো এগুলো তো আমরা অলরেডি সবই কভার করেছি, খালি এখন তুমি এগুলো একটু ইংলিশে দেখতে হবে জিনিসটা, আর কিছু না। এখন হচ্ছে রিভিশন দেওয়ার সিস্টেম আমাদের। আর প্রিভিয়াস এর কোশ্চেন তো তুমি করে নিয়েছো না অঙ্কিতা? ডাউনলোড করে নিয়েছো সব যাদবপুরের প্রেসিডেন্সির? আজকে থেকেই তুমি কিন্তু এসে লিখবে। ঠিক আছে? প্রিভিয়াস ইয়ারের 2, 3, 4টে এসে লেখো। প্রিভিয়াস ইয়ারের যে কোশ্চেন সেগুলো আমাকে কালকে দেখাবে, এক্সাম মানে তোমার ক্লাসের আগে সেগুলো নিয়ে আমরা ডিসকাস করবো। ঠিক আছে? এক্সাম হয়ে গেছে, এখন কিন্তু প্রিপারেশন খুব ভালো করে করে নিতে হবে। টাইম কিন্তু করার কোনো সময় নেই, মানে এখন টাইম কিন্তু লস করা যাবে না কোনোভাবে। ওকে? হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, তো আছে তো, ঠিক আছে। তো সেইগুলো তুমি কি করবে, আমাকে আচ্ছা, তুমি ক্লাসের পরে আমাকে ওগুলো পাঠাও, যে যে কোশ্চেন গুলো তুমি করেছো, ডাউনলোড করেছো। আর প্রিন্ট আউট তো তুমি আমি করতে বলছি, নিশ্চয়ই তোমার প্রিন্ট আউট অলরেডি করা হয়েছে। তুমি যে যে কোশ্চেন গুলো আছে সেগুলো আমাকে আজকে ক্লাসের পরে পাঠাবে, ঠিক আছে? তো সেই কোশ্চেন গুলো নিয়ে আমরা কিন্তু সামনের দিন ডিসকাস করবো, মানে কালকে আমাদের যখন ক্লাস আছে। ওকে, কারণ এখন কোশ্চেন সলভ করতে হবে আস্তে আস্তে। ওকে, এনসিআরটিও আমরা সাথে সাথে করবো আর কোশ্চেনও সলভ করবো। ক্লিয়ার? ঠিক আছে অঙ্কিতা, বুঝতে পারলে? আর আমি বলবো তুমি কিন্তু ইংলিশকে যদি পড়তে চাও, তো ওটার জন্য কিন্তু ভালো করে পড়াশোনা শুরু করে দাও। ঠিক আছে, ওয়েট করো না, কারণ ইংলিশে প্রচুর সিলেবাস আর কম্পিটিশন অনেক বেশি। ধরো তুমি যদি যাদবপুরে পড়তে চাও বা প্রেসিডেন্সিতে ইংলিশে পড়তে চাও, তো তোমার সেই হিসাবে প্রিপারেশন কিন্তু এখনই শুরু করে দেওয়া দরকার। ঠিক আছে, না হলে কিন্তু যখন তুমি যে যে সাবজেক্টে দেবে, খালি ইংলিশ বলে না, যে যে সাবজেক্টে দেখবে এখনই কিন্তু করো। ঠিক আছে, কারণ স্টুডেন্টরা কিন্তু শুরু করে দিয়েছে অনেক আগে থেকেই। ঠিক আছে, তো ওয়েট করলে কিন্তু হবে না। এতদিন যতদূর যেভাবে পড়েছো তার থেকেও অনেক এখন প্রেশার নিয়ে করতে হবে, কারণ এটা হচ্ছে তোমার লাস্ট টাইম বেসিক্যালি, তাই না? মানে এক্সাম তো হয়ে গেছে, বোর্ড হয়ে গেল, তো এন্ট্রান্সের আগে যে টাইমটা এখন প্রত্যেকদিন প্রপারলি আমাদের ইউজ করতে হবে। ঠিক আছে, রুটিন তৈরি করো এবং রুটিন ফলো করো কন্টিনিউয়াসলি, না হলে কিন্তু হবে না। বোঝা গেল? প্রপারলি ইউজ করো এখন। ওকে, নেক্সট। See, if we gone through the United States Constitution, you will find that what kind of thing we basically borrowed from US Constitution. Number one is Charter of Fundamental Rights. Number two, power of judicial review and independence of judiciary. These things we basically borrowed from USS Constitutions. USS Constitution means United States of America Constitution. Okay. Next is British Constitution. What kind of thing we basically took from British Constitution? স্যার পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স নিয়ে পড়লে কি ইউপিএসসি তে হেল্প হবে? একদম, পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স নিয়ে পড়লে ইউপিএসসি তে হেল্প হবে। পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স অথবা হিস্ট্রি। বাংলা ইংলিশ নিয়ে পড়লে কোনো কাজে হেল্প দেবে না। ঠিক আছে, বাংলা ইংলিশ নিয়ে কোনো কাজে লাগে না। বা তুমি যদি ধরো জিওগ্রাফি, কারণ তোমার ভবিষ্যতে কি ইউপিএসসি সিএসসি দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা আছে, রয়েছে ইউপিএসসি এক্সাম দেওয়ার? ওকে ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে। তো তাহলে তোমার সেই হিসাবে শুরু করে দেওয়া দরকার এখন থেকে। ঠিক আছে, তুমি শুরু করতে পারো। তার জন্যই আর্টস না? ওকে ওকে ওকে। আচ্ছা, তোমার সায়েন্স ছিল আগে নাকি? তার জন্যই আর্টস নেওয়া বলছো? না, ইলেভেনে তো তোমার বোধহয় আর্টস ছিল নাকি? আচ্ছা, তো তাহলে সেই হিসাবে শুরু করে দিতে হবে তোমার। তাহলে ধরো এই যে তুমি ধরো কলেজে, এখন তো কলেজে ঢোকার প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছ, তো কলেজে ঢোকার সাথে সাথে প্রিপারেশন শুরু করে দাও। ঠিক আছে, সেটা খুব সম্ভব, কারণ ওটা হিউজ সিলেবাস, প্রচুরই কোনো আগে থেকে স্টার্ট করা দরকার। ঠিক আছে, না হলে প্রবলেম। ইউপিএসসি দেবো বলে আর্টস নিলাম স্যার, নয়তো সায়েন্সই নিতাম। ওকে ওকে ওকে, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, বুঝতে পেরেছি। ইউপিএসসি দেবে বলে আর্টস নিচ্ছ, না সায়েন্স। ঠিক আছে, তো দেখো নিশ্চয় এখন এক্সামটা তোমার সেই হিসাবে দিতে হবে, তারপরে তুমি কিন্তু প্রিপারেশনে ফোকাস করতে হবে। ঠিক আছে, যত আগে থেকে, কারণ ইউপিএসসি প্রচুর সিলেবাস, প্রচুর জিনিস পড়তে হয়। ঠিক আছে, তো সেই হিসাবে যত আগে থেকে শুরু করবে ততই ভালো। ওকে, কারণ এখন দেখো সব হাতের মুঠোয় চলে এসছে। এটা ধরো তুমি যদি 2010 সাল হতো এই সুযোগ পেতে না, তো এটা 2023 সালে সেই সুযোগ কিন্তু এখন চলে এসছে, অনলাইনে সবই অ্যাভেলেবল। তো আমি সেই জন্য এই জিনিসগুলোই আমি স্টার্ট করেছি অনেকদিন আগে থেকেই। ঠিক আছে, কারণ এটা এখন, আগে যে জিনিসগুলো প্রবলেম হতো এখন অনলাইনে সবই চলে এসছে, এখন প্রপারলি তুমি সেটা ইউজ করা দরকার। ঠিক আছে, কেউ দেখো সারাদিন 24 ঘন্টা ফেসবুক করবে আর কেউ টাইমটা ইউজ করবে, তো সেই হিসাবে এখন ইউজ করে এগোনো দরকার। ঠিক আছে, তো সেটা করে শুরু করে এখনই প্রিপারেশন। ঠিক আছে, আস্তে আস্তে, তাহলে সুবিধা হবে। ওকে, কারণ ওখানে হিউজ সিলেবাস, আগে আগে শুরু করা দরকার। ঠিক আছে, কারণ এটা তুমি ধরো এই যে 12-এর সিলেবাস, মানে 12-এর যে নাম্বার পাচ্ছ এটা কাজে লাগছে, কিন্তু ইউপিএসসি এক্সাম যখন দেবে তুমি গ্রাজুয়েশনে কি পাচ্ছ, কত পার্সেন্ট, কোন কলেজ, এগুলো কোনো কাজে লাগে না। এক্সামটা কি আসল, বুঝতে পারছো? তো তার জন্য ওটা মেইন ডিফারেন্স হচ্ছে এখানে ইউপিএসসির সাথে। ওকে, তো তার জন্য খুব আগে থেকে শুরু করা দরকার। ঠিক আছে, ওকে, যাই হোক ইউপিএসসি নিয়ে বললাম তো। নেক্সট, কানাডিয়ান কনস্টিটিউশন। সো a quasi federal form of government, federal system, the idea of residual powers, these are the things we basically borrowed from Canadian constitution. Next is French constitution. So we basically took principle of liberty, equality, fraternity from French constitution. Next is Irish Constitution. We basically borrowed directive principle of state policy from this Irish Constitution. So try to, memorize this fact, that will help you. Next is British Constitution. First past the post parliamentary form of government, the idea of the rule of law, institution of the speaker and his or her role. Next is law making procedure. These are the things that we basically borrowed from British Constitution. Okay, so this is the list that you will find in chapter number 1. This is very important, and try to follow this question paper. See, when you are completed your reading, then you should go through the exercise part. Okay, in the exercise part you will find 1 mark question. So try to solve the 1 mark question. That will help you to realize the whole chapter. Okay, and that will also help you to revise the chapter. So you should focus on the exercise part also. So this is the thing that you should focus on from chapter number 1 of this NCERT class 11 book. Okay, Ankita? Clear? তো এই জিনিসগুলোই হচ্ছে আমাদের বেসিক্যালি ফলো রাখতে হবে তোমার চ্যাপ্টার 1 এর ফার্স্ট পার্ট থেকে। তোমার কিন্তু প্রচুর জিনিস এখানে রয়েছে, বাট দ্য থিং ইজ দিস, ইউ নিউ ইচ অ্যান্ড এভরিথিং রিগার্ডিং দিস পার্ট, বিকজ উই হ্যাভ কমপ্লিটেড the same thing when we were reading the class 11 political science book, right? So this is the basically same thing. The main difference is in the WB book you basically studied in this 11 book in Bengali, and in this CBSE book you will find that everything is in English. This is the main difference, and all are the same thing. Okay, Ankita? Okay. So try to follow each and everything from this chapter, and I think I told you like to follow the previous year question and try to solve it. Okay, I will suggest you like to complete it 1 or 2 years question. Okay, and send it to me. Write down the question and send it to me the answer. Okay, then I will check it, and we will discuss about the topic that if you made mistake, we will talk about this in our next class. Okay, so try to cover the previous year question of Jadavpur and presidency and CUET also. Okay, because when you are appearing for CUET, I think you have form fill up the CUET form, right? CUET exam. So previous year question solve করলে কি হয় বলতো? That will help you to realize the question pattern of that CUET or the Presidency University or the Jadavpur University. When you are solving the previous year question paper, you will get to know the pattern they basically follow, what kind of question that they are asking. Okay, what they basically want. You will realize each and everything regarding this part, and that will help you to prepare for the upcoming examination. Clear, Ankita? So that's why we should solve the previous year question paper of this respective institution, that is Presidency, Jadavpur and CUET. I think you should first start from the previous 5-year question, then we will start other question also. Okay, clear, Ankita? Sir, okay. If you want to study in Jadavpur University, you have to work hard, you have to earn that seat, right? So that's why you should focus on your preparation. Try to solve the question paper also. So you are appearing for Jadavpur University, that doesn't mean that you should only follow the Jadavpur University previous year question. When you are preparing for Jadavpur University, you should also follow the presidency question paper also and CUET question paper also. When you are solving this kind of question paper, that will help you to realize the situation of these institutions. Okay, so that will help you to get a seat in this institution. Clear? So that's why we have to cover each and every institution's question paper. whether it is CUET, whether it is Presidency University, and Jadavpur University also. Clear? Because as I told you in your previous class that basically in Jadavpur University they will ask question from 11 and 12, and for Presidency and for CUET also they will ask from class 11 only. But for Presidency and Jadavpur, question pattern is same. That is syllabus is same basically. Syllabus is 11, 12 book. But basic difference is in they will ask Presidency in MCQ question, and in Jadavpur they will ask broad type question. This is the basic difference. So that's why you should focus on MCQ pattern and broad type pattern also. Clear? But competition এত tough seriously আমার জানা ছিল না। So you want to study in this prestigious institution, right? Thousands and thousands of students are appearing for one seat. As I told you each and everything, right? That what kind of seat you will find that in Jadavpur University. In Presidency, you will find only 25 seats. And as far as general seats are concerned, there is only 8 to 10 seats for general candidate. And as far as Jadavpur University, you will find 15 to 20 seats are for general candidate. So you have to earn that seat. Okay. So that's why many students, those who are class 11, they are taking tuition. A students, those who are in class 11, she's also studying in English. Okay, in our English literature batch. She is a student of class 11 CBSE board. Okay, she is started her preparation from now. Try to realize the situation. Okay, she will give her board exam in 2024. Okay, now she is in class 11, and from this March month she is also preparing for Jadavpur University entrance examination. The entrance examination will be held on 2024, but she is preparing from now. Try to, why I am saying this to you, because try to realize the situation. Okay, see, before 1 and 2 years these things is only happened in science system, but nowadays art system also is the same thing. People nowadays they are preparing from class 9 and 10 for their entrance examination. Those who are class 10 and 11, they don't have time. Basically these things are only, we basically call that these things are only followed in science stream. But nowadays science and arts are same. People are preparing from at least 2 or 3 years before, because there is a huge competition, right? You are preparing for only, suppose you are preparing for only 1 month, and some are preparing from at least 2 years. Try to realize the situation. Clear? Basically in old times we basically see this in IIT JEE or AIMS exam, but nowadays you will find the same thing in art system also. Okay, why I am saying this to you? Because try to show you the current situation regarding the entrance. Sir, G20 summit to brief একটু বলুন। G20 সামিটটা একটু ব্রিফটা বলুন। G20 summit brief, I will not tell you anything. Just go through the newspaper. Okay, try to take newspaper from tomorrow. Okay, the Hindu, as I told you, like buy the Hindu newspaper Kolkata edition and try to follow it each and every day. Make a separate note from this newspaper, that will help you to give the answer. So no, Ankita, as far as entrance exam is concerned, there is no important topic. Everything is important. You cannot say that these things are important, because there is no suggestion regarding the entrance examination. Each and everything which is going on nowadays, each and everything are important. Those things which is related to political science is important, so you have to know each and everything regarding that part in this newspaper, and try to make separate note. And when you are writing this kind of topic, you should use that data that you have taken from the newspaper. That will help you to write down the proper essay or paragraph regarding that topic. Clear? I will not say you anything, just write it down, then I will show you that what kind of fault that you are making, then I will tell you the situation that you should change. Okay, just write. Clear, Ankita? I will not tell you. After completing the answer, send me, then we will talk about it in our next class. That I will show you that, Ankita, you should change this part, then that will help you to gain more mark in the entrance examination. Okay, because in this institution not only India's students but also the foreign students also come in this institution, to study. So try to realize the background of this institution, so you have to compete with them also. So that's why you should have the caliber, right? You have to prepare on that way. You'll think, oh, I am getting 95, 97, 99 number in my board exam. No, this is not important. See, basically they told you if you have 60% number, you will get a chance to give entrance examination. So this is the place that you can show your, background, that yes, I have a good knowledge regarding this subject. You have to prove it in your examination. So this is the time to prepare in a focused way. Okay, so try to read the newspaper each and every day and make separate note, short note regarding the political science news, and use it when you are writing the essay type question. Okay, that will help you to gain more marks. Clear, Ankita? After the writing, send it to me before our classes. Okay, then we will talk about it in our classes. That yes, in this area, Ankita, you should change, or you should add this area, or you should cut this area. I will tell about this. Clear, Ankita? এসে তো অনলি প্যারা করে লিখবো, প্যারা প্যারা অনলি প্যারা প্যারা, পয়েন্ট পয়েন্ট তো কোশ্চেনে হয়, প্যারা কি বলছো? আমি তো তোমাকে বলে দিয়েছি, মনে করে দেখো, যখন আমাদের ক্লাসে আমরা তো ডিসকাস করেছি না যে কি করে এসে লিখতে হবে। তুমি এরকম বললে কি করে হয় বলো? হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওইটা খেয়াল রাখবে। সি when we are writing the essay, you should focus on this para system. But when they are asking a question, suppose write down a short, okay, write down circ, about circ. Okay, write a short answer regarding circ, then you should give the answer in a point basis. Okay, but when they are asking write a short essay regarding this topic, then you should write it in a para style. Then you should not follow this point wise system. Okay, so this is the basic difference that you should follow when you are writing the paragraph or when you are writing the essay type question. Okay, try to write down in A4 size paper that I have already told you, right? So buy it and follow the Hindu newspaper each and every day. Make separate note from that newspaper each and every day. Use that data when you are writing this essay type question or this paragraph type question. That will help you to, gain more marks in the entrance examination. Ankita, clear? Do you have any question? Ankita, if you have any question, if you cannot realize anything, just ask me. See, oh, this is the time to practice as much as you could. Okay, this is the perfect time to, use your time very perfect way. Okay, because if you are not work hard now, you can realize the situation that what will happen in future. Okay, so this is the, I will say this is the last chance to get a seat in presidency or in Jadavpur or CUT. So you have to work hard on this way. Clear? Okay, try to focus on this topic, try to focus on that whatever I am saying and try to follow it. As I told you in your previous class, like Ankita made a separate routine that yes, I have only 2 months or 3 months in front of me. Okay, so try to make a separate routine that yes, I have to crack PU, JU or CUAT, and I have to use our my 24 hours in a particular way. Try to focus on that time. Okay, try to use it in a very focused way. That will help you to gain a seat, because I have told you each and everything that how many vacancies there, what is the question type, and now this is the time to practice it as much as possible. That will help you to gain a seat in this institution. Clear, Ankita? So go through the previous year paper and complete it and send it to me before our classes. Then we will discuss about that question and your writing in our classes. We will show you the area that you are missing. Clear, অঙ্কিতা? যা যা বললাম বুঝতে পেরেছো? নিশ্চয়ই বুঝতে পেরেছো না? হ্যাঁ, ওকে ওকে, জাস্ট follow it. You have to follow it wholeheartedly. This is the last time. Try to think in this way that yes, I have to work hard in a tremendous way, because this is the last time that I have in front of me, that is April, May, June, right? Because your examination will be held on, I think, June, right? In presidency in universities entrance. So use it properly. Okay, ঠিক আছে অঙ্কিতা? আর এখন আমাকে প্রিভিয়াস ইয়ারের কোশ্চেন গুলো আমাকে তুমি যেগুলো যেগুলো করেছো সেন্ড করো, ঠিক আছে? পিডিএফ গুলো প্রেসিডেন্সির, যাদবপুরের। ওকে, ঠিক আছে, and we will start second chapter of NCERT book in our next class. ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে, চলো তাহলে আজকে এই অবধি থাকছে, দেখা হবে আমাদের নেক্সট ক্লাসে। ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা, কানেকশন আবার চলে গেছে।